Good morning, Astrolifers. How's everyone? Here are the stars of the week. And yes, it is still going to be a cleanup week. That's the last one. That's the good news. That's the last big cleanup of the year. And then after that, we're going to get to the good stuff because by the end of the month, we're going to have awesome stars, like really, really awesome. We are going to have a new moon around the 31st that is going to be in Leo, which is going to be absolutely beautiful. And then obviously in the same time, Mercury is going to be moving forwards. And then we'll finally go into the good bits with August and September, October. So this is the last week where you have to hang on. And I know usually I say at a full moon, try to write a list of what you want to get rid of. But this one, because there are some oppositions, it is in Capricorn and there's Saturn in the mix. It is an eclipse, obviously, so that's the biggest phenomena that can happen with the universe. Plus the fact that there is this Saturn effect with Capricorn. And because we are in Cancer, and on the top of that, there's Pluto in the mix, that is making it a little bit difficult. I wouldn't even try to do a list or anything like that. The universe is going to be working for you. I know sometimes people are like, oh my God, all these retrogrades, and opposition and eclipses and stuff like that. That's not that good. We see it because of the fact that we are affected and the way things are not working exactly the way that we want them to, or because it's not flowing the way we want them to. But remember, the universe is on your side. It's actually cleaning up for you, things that you that no longer serves you, in fact, things that you shouldn't bring with you into that next cycle. So whatever comes up, let it happen. It can be a rebound from the eclipses that we had in January. So there was one on the 5-6 of January, if you want to remember, or one on the 21st. So sometimes there are things that rebound from there. Or otherwise it can be a completely new situation. Obviously, depending on your stars, it will affect a different house of your chart, but one way or the other, it's closure. It's closure about a problem, it's getting rid of a person, it's being aware of the situations, and there's probably going to be some secrets and things popping out, and you might be surprised, and maybe not in a good way, but sometimes, that's what we need. We need to be aware of what's going on around us, and we need to be aware who are the people you can trust, the people that you cannot, what that situation is really hiding or not, So, again, always see it in a positive way. It is actually serving you, even if it's not very positive on the moment. At the end, on the long run, it's actually cleaning up for you. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, we still have all those retrogrades. So a lot of people, yesterday I went back to work and the holidays are finished. So yes, but it's great. We are all pumped up. We all had time to rest. So that's good. But yes, if things are still slow, a lot of people have been asking me, the money is not coming in. What's going on? What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. Just imagine the strength of the planet. Again, the moon does the tides. You imagine all these thousands of liters of water, and that is just the moon. It's not even the closest one, like Mercury, or the biggest one like Jupiter, and both of them are retrogrades for the moment. So don't fight it, let it go, and keep your energy for whatever you can do. Looking after yourself is the best time of the year, because that is why you've got all those retrogrades. It's you clean up the situation, clean up things that are working for you, not working for you. Look after your body, if you have, a new way of healing yourself, taking the time to be really ready for what's coming up in August and September, October, and even better at the end of the year. The end of the year, it's one of the best time of 2019 as well. The best day being the 27th of December. That's going to be the best day of 2019. So imagine Christmas and New Year's Eve. It's just going to be very joyful, but also very good for business. So if you want to already start getting ready, having some ideas, and then wanting to launch them during that time, during those 2 or 3 months that I've been saying, from August to October, or then after that at the end of the year, from the 5th of December, will be a perfect time to be launching things. So don't think it's done for nothing. It's done to finish resting, finish looking after yourselves, sorting your programs out, keeping on working out of them. So the trick is to keep on working out of them, and then when Jupiter will be moving forwards on the 11th, in that case you start just double checking if you really like the work that you've done, because at that point you'll be objective, if I can say so, and the stars will be moving forwards. So at that time you're going to say, yes, okay, I like that website, I like that program, or no, I just need to change. And that's fine, because really technically Jupiter will only be fully forwards from the 15th. Again, a planet is a big thing, it's not like a car, it's huge, so it takes a few days to be full speed forward. So it leaves you a little bit of few days and saying, okay, yeah, no, I'm just going to modify that, I'm just going to make that better, and then you are ready from the 15th to launch. So perfect timing. So do that, heal yourselves, go back to the past. If there are situations that you need to finish, we drag a lot of luggages. Sometimes I say suitcases, but one or the other is the right one. I think it's luggages. Anyway, when you are dragging all these kind of things, you need to let them go at some stage. So if if business for the moment is slow and some other things are slow, please focus on that and say, okay, well, that is not longer serving me. Okay, that was the lesson I had to get from that past, and now I'm going to finish with that situation. Or my childhood is not going to be bothering me anymore. I need to finish with those problems. Or, that divorce that I've been going through. I don't want that to be part of my future anymore. I don't want that in August when all those stars. So try to make peace with that, and finish all the things that do not longer serve you. Now, the stars are going to help you. That's what I was saying. Usually I say, yeah, write down a list and at a full moon and burn it and do things like that. Go how you feel. The universe is going to help you to clean up anyway. It's too big with an eclipse. It's really, really too big, that full moon. So that's going to help you one way or the other. As I was saying, it is the last week like that. Then after that, it's going to go crescendo, better and better and better, until the 31st, where we are going to have that beautiful new moon in Leo linked with Jupiter. And you have to remember that Jupiter is in Sagittarius, a fire sign, so you can imagine already how that's going to be. So yeah, you're going to want to celebrate and have fun around those dates, 29, 30, 31st, even the 1st. Go out, have fun. I'm not sure on which day that is, but if it's on a weekend or even if it's not, still go out and have fun. And obviously Mercury will be moving forwards at that time, so it's going to be great. So the full moon eclipse for us in Brisbane is going to be tomorrow morning at 7:38 p.m. but obviously we already have started to feel its effects. It always is 3 or 4 days prior and 3 or 4 days after, so do not be surprised if the effects have already started or if they keep on going a little bit. That is normal. And what else do I have to tell you? I think that's pretty much it. That the rest is fine. Is just, yes, Pluto that is putting a little bit of trouble with Saturn. But look, what is good in that sense is that cleanup is definitive as well, because it is linked with Saturn longevity, with the star sign Capricorn. It is actually linked with longevity. So know that once that problem will be solved, that problem will have found a solution, or that situation will be finished, that you will be done with it. It won't come back, it will be done. So that's why it's so important to let it go, to let it happen. Now, if you want to give help to the universe and say, yep, that's the one I want to work with and finish, you can also do that. But one way or the other, if you are running out of energy, just let it happen naturally. The stars are going to clean things up. And yes, again, depending on where it sits into your charts, you will feel it. It can be in love, it can be, business situation or money or things like that, because obviously for each star sign it's different. But you probably already have that thing that has been coming up, signs that have been coming up saying that's the part that it's clearing up into your life now. So that's it. Last cleanup of the year. Let it happen. Let it go. Don't fight it. There's no point. There's too many retro retrograde. So just let it happen, and an eclipse is too strong. And then after that, I promise you, you're going to feel great. And then we're going to start going crescendo, and it's not going to stop until mid October. Then we will have again the shadow and Mercury retrograde. And we've got it 3 times a year, but nothing to do with this one. Okay, this one we've got Jupiter retrograde, the planet of luck and stuff like that. It will just be a last little cleanup, and that's it. So this is the worst part that you can have, which I don't see it as the worst. Try to see the positivity in it, that it is cleaning up, that it is serving you. You will see the benefits a little bit later. I know when we are in the middle of it, we're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why is it so hard for things to move exactly the way I want them to? Or why is it so hard for the money to come in and stuff like that? It's not your fault. Just look after yourselves, keep your energy, and know that after that is going to go right off the roof until the end of the year. Is going to be awesome. So take care, and I shall see you next Sunday. I'm going to do them back again on Sunday because Mondays there's no point. I can't do them. It's too busy. So I've got to go back and do them on Sunday night. Ciao everyone. Take care. Bye.